All right, so I'm just starting with this sphere, and I'm blocking out the major parts of this character's body. Pushing and pulling, grabbing, inflating. I'm using a couple different tools right here. I'm just using the move brush, and I'm just using the inflate brush to kind of block out this character's body. I'm pushing and pulling. All it is just digital clay in Zbrush Mini Core. It's pretty simple. Once you get going, you kind of start figuring things out as you go. You see right here, I'm pushing and pulling. It's not going to be perfect because this is a speed sculpt. I'm just literally just trying to make this character as fast as possible. We started with a sphere, not a human rig or a base mesh or anything like that. We just are running through it. So here I'm still trying to kind of figure out this character's form. To be honest, I didn't even know what type of character I was making at this point. I was just like, all right, I'll make the alien dude. And then I started thinking about a couple things. I'm just like, all right, we can do a mantis, kind of like a mantis type humanoid or whatever. So I looked up a quick Google search, saw a couple of clips of humanoid, not humanoid, but I saw a couple of clips of, so I looked up and saw a few images of mantises, and I was like, all right, cool. We got some antennas, got a big head, we got a mantis. So simple, really simple iteration right there, how it went from just a random sculpt to a particular type of character. To make these antennas, all I did was use the snake hook brush and pulled out a little piece of clay all the way to the top. I changed to the inflate brush, and then I just inflated the top of the antenna, and boom, we got some nice little antennas going. And boom, we got some nice little antennas going. Obviously, you can get in there, get more detailed if you want, but we're just doing some basic stuff right here. Now we're just sculpting out the rest of the body the way I just did the feet. I went underneath the foot and used the hard polish brush, and that allowed me to create a flat surface for our character's foot. And what I'm doing right now is kind of still pushing and pulling, but I'm starting to get like creases and edges and major landmarks using the slash brush. So the slash brush, I'm able to like really get in detail our sculpt and kind of get it to look a little bit more clean. So now I'm trying to kind of figure out how to finish this character. Really, what I'm trying to do is figure out what we're gonna do with his hands, because you have a praying mantis with hands, and I kind of got frustrated there, and that's why I moved to another area. So if you get frustrated in one part of your character, don't just stick there. Go to somewhere else. So you see, I literally jumped to a whole another part of the character there. So now I'm still trying to finish the model, so I'm kind of polishing things up, and I'm aware this is not a great anatomically correct character. I could have been a lot better, but this is a speed sculpt. I try to make that sculpt as quickly as possible. There was no edits there. It was just ran right through it. So all right, so for this next part, you need access to Mixamo. You can get access using a free Adobe account. I really recommend this animation tool set because you get access to tons of free characters, tons of animations, and my favorite part is that you get access to the Auto Rigger. The Auto Rigger is the ability to rig your 3D models for free by pinpointing where on that 3D model certain joints need to go. It's a very simplistic system that it takes a lot of work out of creating a character from scratch, creating your character from scratch. And I cannot emphasize this more, because rigging a character from scratch is an entire process itself. It's very detailed, very meticulous. So this software takes a lot of that out of the equation and allows us to pinpoint parts of the model that need to move. And this system is amazing to get some prototypes going, to get your characters, just to get an idea of what your character looks like moving. So right here we have my Mantis character doing a bunch of test animations, and that's perfect. He looks good. I'm not gonna stress it. I would, when I redo this character, one thing I'm realizing that I want to fix is the hands. So that's definitely going to be how I kind of polish up this character. Those big claws, I want to have him have some nice claws, and I'll get some nice good hard surfaces on that model and make it look good. All right, so for this next part, we're in Unity, and basically I'm just importing our rigged character into this demo Unity scene. This is a fairly new demo, so I was kind of learning things as I was going. But it's a beautiful scene, and it's called Oasis, and I'm importing the character right here, and all we did was just put a basic material on him. I didn't want to do too much. The focus was to get him animated, so right now I'm creating an animation controller, and I'm creating an animator. So right there, I'm creating the animation system. We have to make it loop, and this will be a whole other tutorial, the actual animation system in Unity. I just wanted to show what's possible, how we started literally at the beginning of this video with a sphere, and now we ended with a rigged character in our video game. Pretty cool.